That was really a good
what do I
fight.
think of the decision? Well, first, 明けましておめでとうございます。Oh, really? 本当？でも、I won't see you guys after this, so I want to say it now.
でもね、年が明けたら皆さんに会えないので今のうちに言っていこうと思います。
We worked all of us have worked very hard this year. Me in the ring, and all of you guys on the internet, and writing in the papers and the columns. So it's been a big year for all of us, and I just want to say thank you, and let's do an even better job next year. My opinion on decisions is that if the fight goes to a decision, I lost. I didn't do my job. I don't go out there to fight for decisions. I don't want decision wins on my record, and I don't ever train to win by decision. To me, winning by decision, it's hollow victory. Tonight, I left it in the judges' hands, and they thought he won. So then I guess for tonight, it goes on the record books that he won. I gave the best performance that I could give tonight, and that's all I can really do. But Demo, I got a good kind of Death Valley ballman, so not a bad night. Before, I've trained it before, but usually much cleaner and prettier. But I just felt the opportunity, so I tried. Maybe next time I can get a KO with it, or maybe try Emerald Frozen.
カール・ゴチさんとのトレーニングで今日実戦で役立ったことはありましたか？
So with the Carl Gotts
I wasn't able to use a lot of it tonight, but I did try some of his not techniques but principles, ideas, by trying to stay on top and control the head. But unfortunately, I ended up on my back using the scissors, guard position, which. I can use the guard, and I've trained it a lot, but I don't like to be on my back. But more of an issue of just being worn out from the year's fights and just being tired. I wish I didn't have to go on my back, so maybe next year my biggest goal is to never be on my back longer than a few seconds for all my fights.
Did you notice any difference of Nogueira compared to last time?
No, he tried to box more, I think, but the biggest difference was my body and physical condition just couldn't keep up with the end of the year, and he was very steady. So he didn't cause a lot of damage, but he was never stopped, and he got to control on top quite a bit, and he pressed the best fight he could, and in the end, I think part of the reason I lost, even though I had a good catch, some good kicks, knee strikes on the ground, some good punches, but and tackles, but I physically, the judges could see how tired I was, and that always looks bad. So, but make no mistake, Nogueira is very, very, very tough individual. He can take a lot of damage, and he never gets blown out in a fight. He always hangs in there, and he always stays right behind you. Even if you're ahead, he's right there looking for his chance to get on top. He's always the kind of guy that's going to be a hard fight, and I wish I could have submitted him and just taken him out, but not this time. Okay, you in the back, you have a Red Hook Brewery shirt on. You got to ask a question. Because that's in Ballard, and I grew up in Ballard, so come on. It was like 5 minutes away from my house. I could smell it on a clear day.
家の5分ぐらい離れたところに住んでいらっしゃる方がそちらにいらっしゃると思うので、多分ぜひ質問をしてください。
Come on now.
What did you do differently to prepare for this fight as opposed to the last one?
前回と違って今回は、その準備という形で何か違ったことをしましたかというのが質問でした。
I'll accept him asking the question on proxy for you, but anyway, shout outs to the shirt. They moved the brewery. I'm a little disappointed. I like the smell of hops cooking. You don't have to translate that. I didn't. I trained the best that I could, but let me put it to you this way. During the Grand Prix section, the training I did was phenomenal. It was incredible, and I knew that it put me on at a different level than the guys I was going to be fighting, conditioning-wise, power-wise, explosive-wise. Although it did culminate right before the finals I don't know what happened, but I got wore out. So.
Josh, tonight it was officially announced that Mirko Krokop has moved to the UFC. Did you have any knowledge of this, or are you shocked?
I didn't have any, inside knowledge that I was holding out on you guys. But, shocked? Yeah, a little bit, but, good for him. I hope he gets the deal he wants, and I hope he's successful with it, and he can add that title to his collection. I'm sure he'll do incredibly well over there, and, if not, mow down the competition with his kicks. But, that's a good thing. If it's a good thing for Mirko, then I'm happy for him. But I'm sure that, as competitors, we'll miss him in Pride in the mix.
So next year, Pride will have many events in the United States.
Right.
So you will be pretty much representing the United States, and there will be many opportunities for you to fight in the main event. And what do you think about that? And another thing is that probably in the near future, you will get the opportunity to fight against Emelianenko Fedor. So what do you think about that?
I got a lot of questions about, nationality and whatnot, even when I was in Shinihon. But the way I always looked at it, when I was in Shinihon, I was a Shinihon pro wrestler from America, but, my nationality is Shinihon. I'm Pride, so I'm an American, but I'm Pride fighter. And my ring is my nationality. The ring can be anywhere in the world, and that's where I'll be. That's my home, that's my country, the ring. So... I'd like to make everybody in America proud, but at the same time, I feel like I've tried to carry a lot of expectations for Japan too. Some people ask me, they say, "Oh, you're like a real Japanese guy." I go, "Well, I'm humble," but there's a lot of work to do, and I feel like if I'm going to be an ace for this company, I'll just have to do what I can do, no matter what country it ends up in. To put it this way, I know that if I was to win the title from Fyodor, I would like to get that opportunity and become the best fighter in the world. And if you don't try to be the best, what's the point of doing it at all? But, and if I win, I'm sure America will be, all the American fans will be really happy for me as a representative of America, but I would hope that also that the Japanese fans would feel like Japan has a heavyweight champion. Okay, I just wanted to say, James Thompson trained with me this year, and I'm very proud of his win, although he beat a good friend of mine in Yoshida Hidehiko. And Nakamura, Kazukun gave a great fight tonight, and I really thought he could pull it out. It was tough to see him lose. And Joachim and Minoa were in my locker room. And the one thing about being in this business for going on 11 years now, is I made a lot of friends. Even having Fyodor and Mark fight, it was like two buddies going at it for me. So it was difficult, but I'm glad that they gave it their best tonight, and I'm very proud of all of them. So I hope that at least the fans were really proud of them as well. みんなありがとうございました。And support Fujimegu's match in SmackGirl 1月29日。
1月29日の富士メグ
マッチ、スマ
ックですね。サポート皆さん応援お願いします。
Nice fight, Josh.